Hello everyone. I hope everyone is taking care of yourself. My name is Kanika Tandon and I am here with the video of class 6th English 2nd. In our last video we completed till chapter number 3, both exercise and the explanation, and today we are going to start with the explanation of the poem, that is vocation.
Starting on from where we left in our last video of class 6th English 2nd, our next part is the poem, which is on page number 55 and is in chapter number 3. That is vocation. So first I want to ask if you know the meaning of vocation. If you know, then it is good, and if you don't know, the meaning of vocation is the willing to do a job or getting a job. So this poem is written by Rabindranath Tagore, who is a very famous writer and is very well known for writing the national anthem of our country, that is Jan Gan Man. So this poem is about a little boy who wants to do a job because he does not want to stick to a routine, and according to him doing a job doesn't need a routine, and that he can do anything and go anywhere. So basically he does not want to go and continue with the routine, and he wants to do everything on his own without getting scolded or without having taking permission from the parents. There's one more thing that has to be added in this poem, that here the poet has used the word persona. So let me tell you what is the difference between a persona and a poet. So when we are reading a story, there is one author and one narrator. Author is the one who has written the story, and narrator is the one who is narrating the story, who is telling the story. Both of them can be the same person, but in poem the poet is that who has written the poem, and persona is the person who is narrating the poem. So we can also call persona the narrator of the poet. So in this poem, the persona or the narrator of the poem is the little boy, and who is the poet of the poem? That is Rabindranath Tagore. So coming on to the first stanza of this poem. When the gong sounds 10 in the morning and I walk to school by our lane, every day I meet the hawker crying, bangles, crystal bangles. So in this poem, they have started the poem by telling that the boy is going to the school at exactly at 10 a.m. because when the gong sounds 10 means that the clock has struck 10 o'clock and the boy is going to the school. And every day as he go down in his street and in his lanes, he meet a hawker, and hawker is a person who sells bangles. So he always see the hawker crying, bangles, crystal bangles. There is nothing to hurry him on, and there is no road he must take, no place he must go to, no time when he must come home. So according to the boy, the hawker does not need to go on to a routine. There is nothing that is hurrying him. He is spending his time well and giving the ladies advices what type of a bengal they should wear or they should not. So he is in no hurry, whereas this little boy who is going on for the school, and he has his bag on his shoulder and is hurrying because he has to reach the school on time, and if he doesn't, he will get a scolding from the teacher. And there is no road he must take. Now this boy has a particular road to take. He'll take a right, and then he'll take a left, and then he'll take a left again, and then he will be reaching to the school. But this hawker does not have any road to take. He can go anywhere in the street he wants. He can take left also, he can take right also, he can go straight also, but the kid cannot do it. And there is no place he must go to, and he has no destination. Right, at this moment this hawker is selling his bangles in this street, and after 15 to 30 minutes he will be standing somewhere else and selling bangles. So according to the boy, this hawker does not have any kind of destination and he has no hurry, and also he does not have a particular time to come back home. This is what a boy thinks, because he has to come back to school and come back to his home after the school. He cannot stay in the market and roam around. Okay, he's not allowed to do so. He is allowed to come back to home just after the school gets over. Now the boy is saying, I wish I were a hawker, spending my day in the road, crying bangles, crystal bangles. And now this boy wants to become a hawker because he thinks that a life of hawker is really easy. And he can spend all of his day in the road and he can sell bangles all the time. Hurry to. Now coming to the second paragraph. Now this paragraph is about the boy when he is coming back to the school. Oh, I'm sorry, he's coming back to his home after the school. So when at 4 in the afternoon I come back from school, I see through the gate of that house the gardener digging the ground. Now when he comes back from the school, he sees a gardener that is digging from the gate of a very from a gate of the house. He sees a gardener who is inside the house and who is digging the ground. Now he is getting fascinated with the work of a gardener. He does what he likes with his spade. He soils his clothes with dust. Nobody takes him to task if he gets baked in the sun or gets wet. And now the boy is worried. Why? Because he gets to do many things with his spade, and the boy is not allowed to use a spade or any other tool that a gardener or any other person uses. Okay, so since he is a kid, he is not allowed. If you are a kid, you will not be allowed to go and work with a knife or a spade only, or a hammer or a screwdriver. You will not be permitted to use all of them because you are just a kid. And now this kid is fascinated because the gardener can work with the spade. All right, he can soil his clothes with dust. He can be in the on the ground every time, and his clothes can get dirty. But the boy is not allowed to make his clothes dirty, otherwise he'll get the scolding from his mother. And he can also get baked in the sun. He can work in the sun for 24 hours if he wants. And if there is raining, if it is raining outside, he can be in the ground and get wet. But and nobody will scold him. But this boy, if he gets out in the sun, and play in the sun, he will not be allowed to do that. He will get a scolding from his mother. Also, if it is raining outside and he is going and playing outside, then also he'll get a scolding. If it is raining outside and if you go and play outside for 2 hours, and when you come back, you'll get nice beating from your parents, I know. Similarly, this boy is also worried because he is not allowed to work with a spade. He is not allowed to make his clothes dirty, and also he is not allowed to play in the sun or when it is raining. Now this boy wants to become a gardener, because I wish I were a gardener, digging away all the garden with nobody to stop me from digging. And now he wants to become a gardener because according to him, nobody will stop him. And now the last paragraph is, now it is the time when the boy is going to sleep, and let's see now what he wants to become. Just as it gets dark in the evening and my mother sends me to the bed, I can see through my open windows the watchman walking up and down. And now when the sun has set and it is dark, he has had his dinner, and now his mother has sent him to bed. And now from the window he can see the watchman doing his work. Now the boy is fascinated with the watchman, since the watchman can go out in the night. Now let's see what this little boy wants from the watchman. The lane is dark and lonely, and the street lamp stands like a giant with one red eye in its head. The watchman swings his lantern. And now, as the lane is dark and lonely, means as the street is dark and there is nobody on the street, the watchman and the street lights looks like a giant. What is a giant? A giant is a a thing that is very big or an animal that is very big. So these street lights acts like a giant, है ना? They look like a giant, and since the streets are very dark and lonely, the street lamps look like a giant. Now with one red eye on his head means that is the torch that the watchman carry. He can go in. He goes with on the swings his lantern. You know what is lantern? The lamp that we used, जो टांगने वाले lamps होते थे पहले use होते थे, those are lanterns, and he can swing his lantern and go around the street, and walks with his shadow at his side and never goes to bed in his life. Now the boy thinks that the watchman cannot go to bed, and walks with his shadow at its sides, and the shadow of the watchman walks with him. And now the boy is saying, I wish I were a watchman, walking the streets all night, chasing the sounds with my shadows with my lantern. And now this little boy wants to become a watchman, because he also thinks that he will, if he becomes the watchman, he'll also get to walk in on the lonely and dark streets all by himself with his shadow and a lantern in his hand. With this, the explanation of the poem is over. So the end of my video has come. So in my next video I'll be giving the exercises and the question answers of this particular poem, and till then you can read the poem and understand it better. And if you have any problems, you can ask in the comment section. I will see you all in my next video. Till then, take care, keep studying. Thank you.